Have you ever wondered what billionaires know that we don't? How do they manage to accumulate enormous fortunes and lead successful lives? Today, I'm going to reveal the 3 essential principles they follow and how you can apply them to transform your life. Let's get started. Why is the billionaire mindset important? The billionaires aren't just people with money. They have a unique mindset that motivates them. They see opportunities where most people see challenges. And today, I'm going to detail the mindset that leads to success. By the end of this video, you'll be thinking and acting like the richest people in the world. But remember, only you can change your concepts and mindset. The power of long-term vision. The first principle that billionaires follow is long-term vision. They don't focus on quick gains. Instead, they think decades ahead. They plan and act with patience. Take Jeff Bezos, for example. In 1994, he decided to open an online bookstore. He saw the future of e-commerce, even when it was just a small niche. He didn't care if Amazon took years to become profitable. He was building something huge. Elon Musk is also in no hurry. Whether at SpaceX or Tesla, he thinks about the next 50 years, not next quarter's profits. They understand that big changes take time. Ask yourself, where do you want to be in 10 or 20 years? What steps can you take today to make that future a reality? Think long-term, plan your path, and start with small actions that add up over time. Billionaires are patient. You need to cultivate that same patience. If you focus on the big picture, those short-term difficulties won't seem so big anymore. Learn from failures and mistakes. The second principle is to learn from mistakes. Billionaires know that failure is just a stepping stone on the path to success. They don't let setbacks define them. Instead, they use each failure as an opportunity to learn and grow. Take Elon Musk again. SpaceX failed several times before it succeeded. He didn't give up after the first, second, or third failure. He learned and adapted. Warren Buffett often talks about his own mistakes, such as buying companies that did not perform as expected. But instead of dwelling on these mistakes, he uses them to refine his future decisions. That's the key. Every mistake is a lesson. The next time you fail, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What is the lesson here? Use that failure to adjust your strategy and move forward. That's how you turn obstacles into opportunities. Success is not about avoiding failure. It's about how quickly you recover and how much you learn from it. The importance of surrounding yourself with the right people. The third principle is surrounding yourself with the right people. No billionaire reaches the top alone. They understand the power of building strong teams, making strategic partnerships, and learning from mentors. Warren Buffett has always spoken highly of his partner, Charlie Munger. They've been together for decades, building Berkshire Hathaway into what it is today. Steve Jobs had Steve Wozniak. Bill Gates had Paul Allen. It's the people around you that can either propel you forward or hold you back. Actionable tip: take a moment to evaluate your circle. Are the people around you pushing you toward your goals? Are they helping you grow? If not, it might be time to find new mentors, new colleagues, or even new friends who support your journey. Your network determines your net worth. Be deliberate about who you let into your inner circle, investing in knowledge and personal growth. The fourth principle is investing in yourself. Billionaires understand the power of continuous learning. Bill Gates reads 50 books a year. Warren Buffett spends 80% of his day reading. They know that the best investment they can make is in their own growth. Take the story of Ray Dalio, the founder of Bridgewater Associates. He spent years learning about the markets, making mistakes, and learning from them. It wasn't until he gained real knowledge that his company began to thrive. Make time each day to read, listen to podcasts, or take online courses. Whether it's improving your skills or learning something completely new, personal growth is the foundation for wealth. The power of compound effect. The fifth principle is the power of compounding. Billionaires understand that wealth isn't built overnight. It's about consistent small actions that add up over time. The compound effect works in investing, personal growth, and even habits. Real-life example. Warren Buffett made his first investment when he was just 11 years old. He didn't get rich in a day, but he understood that small, smart decisions made over time create enormous results. Start small. Invest in your skills, in your finances, and in your health. The earlier you start, the more powerful the compounding effect will be. Billionaires understand that risk is an inherent part of the path to success. However, they are not reckless. They know that to achieve extraordinary results, calculated risks are necessary. Risk is not an enemy. It's a strategic tool that, when managed well, can lead to incredible opportunities. The key is understanding that uncertainty is not a barrier, it's a bridge to innovation. The billionaire's view on risk. Risk is not merely about losing or gaining money. For billionaires, it's about challenging the status quo. Jeff Bezos, for example, risked leaving a comfortable job in New York to found Amazon in a garage. He understood that the e-commerce market was just beginning, and the risks of failure were high. But he had a clear vision of the future that kept him going. Today, Amazon is a trillion-dollar empire. Elon Musk also embraced risk on a massive scale. When he founded SpaceX, the early rocket launches were a disaster. He spent almost all his money on failed attempts. But Musk didn't see these failures as an end. He saw them as opportunities to learn and adjust his strategy. Instead of giving up, he learned, improved the technology, and eventually achieved what seemed impossible. This approach is one of the reasons why Musk is considered one of the boldest and most innovative figures in the world. How to approach risk in daily life. The biggest difference between those who succeed and those who stay stuck in their comfort zone is how they approach risk. The first step is changing the perspective. Risk shouldn't be seen as an obstacle, but as a necessary component for achieving something great. That doesn't mean acting impulsively. Billionaires know that calculated risk is what makes the difference. They conduct thorough analyses of every situation, identifying potential outcomes and probabilities of success or failure. For them, risk is always balanced with a solid plan and a resilient mindset to handle the ups and downs. The growth mindset and resilience. Failure is a part of risk. Bill Gates failed multiple times before achieving success. One of his biggest mistakes was investing in a software platform that was overtaken by Microsoft. However, he learned from that failure and used the experience to shape Microsoft into the global powerhouse it is today. The secret is to turn risk into learning. Don't view failure as the end, but as an opportunity to refine your strategies, adjust your course, and try again. So, when faced with a risky opportunity, ask yourself, what is the worst-case scenario, and what's the best one? Balancing both scenarios makes it easier to make strategic, calculated decisions. Mastering time and focus. One of the greatest skills that billionaires possess is the ability to manage time like a pro. In a world where everyone is busy and constantly distracted, those who achieve the highest levels of success know that time management is crucial. It's not about working harder. It's about working smarter and staying focused. The art of time management. Time is a finite resource. Every billionaire, from Warren Buffett to Mark Zuckerberg, understands this deeply. The difference lies in how they choose to invest their time. Time spent on low-impact activities or distractions is always minimized. They prioritize what truly matters and delegate or eliminate what doesn't contribute to their long-term goals. Mark Zuckerberg, for example, organizes his time rigorously, creating blocks of time for different activities. His day is structured efficiently, and he spends a significant amount of time making strategic decisions for Facebook. This approach allows him to focus on what matters most while minimizing time-wasting activities. The power of uninterrupted focus. In addition to managing time, uninterrupted focus is key. Billionaires know that to accomplish great things, deep focus is required. Bill Gates, for example, has a habit called Think Week, where he retreats to a quiet location for a week, with no distractions, to focus only on thinking and reading. This allows him to explore new ideas, reflect on the future, and make critical decisions without the pressure of day-to-day distractions. Focus is a skill that must be trained. In a world full of notifications and distractions, focusing can be challenging. However, the key is to be intentional about what truly deserves attention. Set priorities and stay focused on high-impact tasks. Practical tips for improving focus. Set time blocks. Designate specific times for important activities and leave the rest for less demanding tasks. Disconnect from distractions. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb or turn off notifications during focused work time. Organize your environment. A clean and organized workspace can significantly boost focus. Remember, time is the most valuable resource you have. To achieve great feats, it's necessary to use it as wisely as possible with focus and discipline. Leveraging technology for growth. In today's world, technology has become a powerful ally on the road to success. Billionaires understand that by incorporating technology into their strategies, they can scale businesses quickly and efficiently, reaching a global audience. How technology drives growth. Steve Jobs was one of the greatest examples of how technology can be used to change the world. When he and his team created the iPhone, they weren't just launching a new product. They were revolutionizing the way people interact with the digital world. The iPhone wasn't just a phone. It was a platform for countless other apps, businesses, and possibilities. Apple became the first company to hit a $1 trillion market value. And technology was fundamental to this. Bill Gates and Microsoft Windows did something similar. When Gates founded Microsoft, he knew that technology was going to dominate the world. He heavily invested in software, and that investment helped Microsoft become the tech giant it is today. Technology is a tool for scaling. Instead of viewing technology as just a solution to technical problems, billionaires see it as a tool for scaling. Automating processes, using technology as a tool for scaling. Instead of viewing technology as just a solution to technical problems, billionaires see it as a tool for scaling. Automating processes, using big data to make more accurate decisions, and applying artificial intelligence to optimize operations are just a few ways technology can be utilized to increase efficiency. For example, Elon Musk uses automation technology in Tesla's factories to reduce costs and increase production. SpaceX also uses advanced AI systems to optimize rocket launches and reduce errors. Tips for leveraging technology in your business. Invest in automation. Look for ways to automate repetitive processes to free up time and increase efficiency. Embrace innovation. Stay on top of new technologies and how they can be applied to improve your product or service. Use data for strategic decisions. Use data analytics tools to better understand customer behavior and make more informed decisions. Technology isn't optional, it's a necessity. Embracing technological innovation could be the differentiator that sets successful businesses apart from mediocre ones. In short, the billionaire mindset is built on a long-term vision, learning from mistakes, surrounding yourself with the right people, continuous personal growth, and understanding the power of compound interest. If you adopt these principles and start applying them today, your journey to success will be much closer than you think. So, which of these principles will you implement in your life? Comment below and share with us how you will start thinking like a billionaire today. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Together we can reach new heights of success. See you in the next video and keep investing in yourself.